Hey everybody, it's me Audrey. I'm back again with another video. I pray that you are doing well. So a couple weeks ago I had shared a uh, message about the unloved woman, talking about Leah. And I said I was going to talk about Rachel next. Well, here's the time. So I'm reading from this book here called Jealousy, the Sin No One Talks About. All right, it is how to overcome envy and live a life of freedom. This book is by R.T. Kendall. It's a great book. It's a great book if you struggle with jealousy and or if you are experiencing jealous tactics from other people, okay? Or experiencing jealousy from other people, okay? All right, so the unloved woman who had everything, Rachel. By today's standards, Rachel would be the envy of nearly every woman. Lovely in form and beautiful. Genesis 29:17. So, lovely in form and beautiful suggests she had both a lovely figure and beautiful face. She also was brave and courageous, being a shepherdess, unafraid to be in the wild as she obviously was. She was so clever, as her quick thinking and ability to hide Laban's household gods reveals. Genesis 31:35. Most of all, she had the love, affection, and admiration of her husband. Jacob adored her and regarded working for Laban for 7 years like only a few days to him because of his love for her. Genesis 29:20. Few women are loved and appreciated like that. Who would have thought the day would come that Rachel would be jealous of her plain, unloved older sister? If you had predicted Rachel would ever be jealous of Leah, no one would have believed you. But she was very jealous indeed of Leah. In this world, not everything is as it seems. You look at people and imagine how happy they must be. There must be the perfect marriage, you say about a particular couple, when chances are the truth is that their marriage is a living hell. You look at people with their nice homes and fine cars and imagine how happy they must be. If only I were in their situation, you say, when chances are they are totally miserable. You admire a person's gift, opportunities, position, success, intellect, personality, friends, and connections, and feel utter envy. The truth so often is, if you knew, you would far, far prefer to have your present situation as opposed to theirs 1,000 times over. I used to work as a door-to-door vacuum cleaner salesman. I worked in the upper class neighborhoods in and around Miami and Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where people could buy my product without applying for credit. I got to know quite a number of these people. Many would confide in me, some of them being very famous in the social and financial world. And when I would hear of their problems, the sadness, the brokenness, and the heartaches, I realized how unhappy so many of these people were. Not all that glitters is gold. And so I realized how much better off I was, although I was very unhappy and embarrassed to be selling vacuum cleaners to make a living. I learned not to be the slightest bit jealous of wealthy people. And so, as it turns out, Rachel didn't have everything after all. Her beauty and even having a husband's love wasn't enough in her case. It goes to show that appearing to have everything is so often only an illusion. What mattered most to Rachel in the end was wanting the very thing she did not have: the privilege of being a mother. Therefore, when Rachel saw that she was not bearing Jacob any children, she became jealous of her sister. So she said to Jacob, "Give me children or I'll die." Genesis 30:1. Her beauty, body, bravery, and brains now meant little to her by comparison. She wanted to have babies. So, as we can see here, whenever you start to feel jealous or envious of someone, think about Leah. Think about Rachel. How these women, in so many ways, had things going on for themselves. In a way. But the very thing that meant most to them, the thing that they treasured most, the thing that they valued most, they did not have. And they were not happy. Forget all the other good things that they had. They were not happy because they did not have the most important thing to them. And so this is why we shouldn't feel jealous or envious of anyone. Because when we look at these people, they look like they have it all together, but they're still dealing with things on the inside. I never forget the scripture, I believe it's in Proverbs. It says, better to have little with the fear of the Lord than to have great riches and inner turmoil. I cannot think of the exact scripture, but I know it's in Proverbs. And the Bible tells us not to envy even wealthy people. Everybody has something that they're looking for still. It's like an unending cycle. Okay? So that's all I really wanted to share with you guys. Take care.